Think it went that time?
I mean, I gotta check it. I'm not seeing anybody's joined the. Oh, we are live now.
Hey,
Hey,
yeah,
hey.
we made it.
All right.
Here we are.
Welcome to another slightly not on time episode of Catching Fire with Riff. Today in the studio we have Dennis Dillon, Dead Air Dennis. We are very excited to go over his history in our local, not just our local music scene, I guess. You've been a little bit all over the place, haven't you? Over the past many years.
I've been here and there, yeah. And I brought my doctor's forms, my primary doctor, all of my doctor
Shots are all
and
up
all
to
the
date.
shots.
Yeah,
And, yeah, just
good.
you guys to know that you're okay.
Been vaccinated and all that.
All right. So I'm going to do a little bit of housekeeping here and post some links up. If you don't mind, share the stream, the Facebook feed and stuff on your all's walls. It helps us get a little bit of activity. And I'm going to let Adam start off with a little bit of a backstory with Dennis here. So
Here we go.
here we go.
To the map. So, how did you first get into radio, Dennis?
Great question. And I promise I won't say great question every time you ask me.
It's all right. It's fine.
It was August of 1986. Just let that settle in for a second.
Yep.
I was in Ironton, Ohio, where I grew up nearby and out in the country. And there was a guy wearing a U2 t-shirt. And this was before the Joshua Tree.
Okay.
Nobody knew who U2 were, especially in Ironton, Ohio.
Right.
So I thought, well, I'm going to go over here and say hi to this guy. So I go talk to him, and he informs me that he's working at the radio station on the hill, which we could see where, because Ironton is very, very small. It's WIRO, and he said, we need a weekend guy. You should come up and apply for a job. And I was doing about 6 part-time jobs at that time, no joke. And I thought, yep, I'll do that. So I went up like maybe the next day or a day, 2 days later, and they interviewed me, I guess. And then 2 hours later, I was at Taco Bell in the drive-thru, and I found out that they were going to hire me. I don't know how I found out, but I found out when I was working at Taco Bell, or maybe I was just bragging about it. Yeah, I'm going to go to work for the radio station on the hill.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
for a guy with a U2 t-shirt.
Yeah. That's awesome.
So that's how it happened, yeah. And from there, I've just kind of worked it, I guess, as Julia Roberts might say.
So, do you remember the first time when you were on the mic, first time you got on air?
Oh, God. I don't remember what I said, but I do remember the feeling.
Nerves?
Oh, my God. And there were probably 3 people that listened to that station, and only 2 of them could hear.
Right.
But I do remember the feeling of sitting there and turning the volume, put the tension meter up. Oh, yep.
My bad.
No, it's okay. Technology.
Amateur hour.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just incredibly nerve-wracking. The first, I don't know how many weeks.
Yeah. How long was your spot the first year? How much time did you have to fill?
So I would go in for 6 hours, but all 6 hours were not on the air. So
Right.
I would run Cincinnati Reds baseball games. It was an AM station.
Okay.
So we would carry the Reds game. So if I was lucky, there'd be a Reds game, and I could just go, okay, all I got to do is be on the air for an hour and a half
Right.
and change the reels on the FM station in the hallway.
Right.
And that was it. So you were just kind of bouncing around through the halls, and yeah.
Utility
stuff,
purposes. Yeah.
But I was there. I mean, I did this job for 2 years, and about halfway through, I got another job at another radio station across the river in Greenup, Kentucky, at WLGC. We love Greenup, Kentucky.
All right.
Yeah, and I did that for a year, and then they put on a station in Danville, and that's how I migrated to the beautiful land of Kentucky.
So yeah. So by then, I'm sure the nerves weren't.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was a job. You were jobbing.
You get the bug quick.
Yeah.
You just don't learn how to do it.
Right.
You're like, wow, this is amazing. This is awesome. But
Then-
that doesn't mean that you're not nervous as hell.
Then you got to figure it out.
Yeah.
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 It's kind of like singing. You know?
Very much so. It really is. And it takes a long time to really get comfortable with the whole concept of it. And we were doing it live then too. I mean, these days you can pre-record anything you want,
Right.
which I hate, which I don't. Well, I do some, yeah. But then it was all live. You know, you had to reach over and start the next record.
Like your promos for your advertisements and
Your hands were
everything.
doing this. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny to think about that now because so little of that is the same.
So,
Have you ever been on the radio?
me,
Yeah.
just in an interview, a couple interviews here
Yeah.
and there. Yeah. I'd like to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on by.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Every day somebody different shows up.
I'll do it.
Incredible. He'll do it.
I'll do it.
So, Dennis, what station are you currently working at?
It is Classic Rock 92.1. WBVX, that's Bravo Victor X-Ray. And I've been there since the beginning of COVID, I guess, which was right about the same time that Brian and I started playing music together. So, yeah, right into 2020.
Nice.
6 years now.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
So I'm going to shout out a couple people here real quick. Patrick's in here, Sarah, Mandy. How y'all doing tonight? I'm sure there are some more people here. So I'm kind of playing catch up here. I think I had the reverb on there for a minute. So sorry about that, but it's off now, so we should be good. All right. What shows do you do on the radio right now? What's your time slot? Where can people listen to you?
Yeah, so afternoons, 3 to 7. Pretty simple. And then a lot of times on Saturdays, I'll pop in and do a show just kind of for the fun of it because I've got other things to get done behind the scenes. But yeah, Monday through Friday, 3 to 7. It's pretty cut and dried and easy, but I'm there all day, you know.
So I need to come by between 3 and 7. Is that what you're saying?
Can you do that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Get yourself away from the aluminum.
Yeah, I figured it'll rain eventually. You know? It'll be a rain day. I'll just slide up there.
Yeah, it's an open invitation. Like I said, like every day there's somebody that pops in randomly, and then occasionally there's a preordained interview.
Right.
That's rare though.
On the fly.
The guys from the Tall Sound Music Festival stopped by, Gareth and Chris, yesterday, and those guys are just a scream.
Yeah.
It's 420, so
Oh,
can
yeah.
you imagine? And so I said, well, come on, let's come on in the studio, sit down, put your headphones on.
All right, so we got Ryan Courtney saying "dead air, my man." Little muscle emoji, and then we have a question from Renee saying, "Dennis, how long have you been on the radio?"
It's 40 years this August. Can you believe that? 40 years.
I can't.
I can't.
It's awesome.
I lived it, and I can't believe it.
It's awesome.
Yeah, 40 years. It's pretty amazing. I mean, you know, when you start doing a job, you don't really think about the years that are just ahead of you, you know?
Yeah.
And you just go in and do your job every day. It's the same as making burrito supremes. I mean, you know, you just go in and you do it, and the next thing you know, it's 2026.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna go into the other side of Dennis here real quick. He has played music. So he plays music out with Dead Air Dennis and the Brian Hines Experience.
Correct.
Yes.
He probably sits in every once in a while with somebody else randomly, or will get up on stage, but you can catch him pretty much at any venue around Central Kentucky. And I was kind of going over the history of those shows, and it looks like you've played several hundred, maybe even into the thousands of shows in Central Kentucky. Probably getting close to 1,000 with Brian, maybe 700-ish. Since kind of the beginning of COVID, which is a pretty hectic gig schedule. As looking at that, you're averaging 1 to 2 shows a week typically,
Yeah.
and
It's awesome. It's awesome.
and
That's incredibly accurate of you. I don't know. I hope you didn't count our shows like I just counted your guitar.
yeah, so
He did that.
yeah,
He did that.
I used all the digits. I was 2, 7.
All your fingers and
Yeah. So that's a lot of playing out. Have you always played music and sang, or is this something that you got into a little bit later? What's the story with that?
So, while I was still living in Ironton and working at the radio station, I I kind of threw myself into this thing that a buddy of mine, we're still very great friends, Kenny Adams, he maintains the band Sheldon Road.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
So in 1985, Kenny and I were in a band together called, and you're going to love this, Destiny.
Nice.
And maybe it was because, you know, about 5 or 6 years ago, he showed back up again in my life, and we've just been very tight ever since. And
that's great.
His band is incredible, and he still has that, just that beautiful, powerful, clean voice.
Yeah.
Mine's all just, you know, ragged and rode hard and put up wet, and he still has this beautiful voice. But so that was, and we only did that for a couple of years, and then I left and came to Kentucky, and I didn't play again until Dwayne Lundy and I became friends, and he was wanting a singer, and so I sang with him and Alyssa Halley, and this was probably 2002, and we did that until we ran out of bass players. You know that story,
Struggle.
right?
Mm-hmm. Struggle.
So that was a couple of years of music.
Love you, Keith. We love you, Keith. We love you, man.
And you may as well shout out your bass player because also is Gary, right?
And Chad. No.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Charlie.
That's Charlie.
Charlie. What's his last name?
Charlie Gayhart.
That's really
Yeah,
good.
we call him Charlie G.
Yeah, Charlie G. And then Charlie G is also available for hire when Dead Air doesn't keep him fired up, I guess. It looks like he is trying to play a bunch of gigs all the time. So if you're ever looking for a bass player, I think he does acoustic and he'll do.
He works. He works with you too, right?
He works with us too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We just
Yeah.
decided we just made the decision one day that he was going to work with us at the radio station. So this is kind of a part-time situation, but he's really good. He's very friendly. He's got a great personality. He's very clever and witty and personable, which is one of those things that really comes in handy if you're here.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So Patrick Stevens says, ask him how he met Brian Himes and if he knows about Brian's bad plume from the mid 90s.
You know, some of those video clips that Patrick are on YouTube, and I've gone back and discovered them, and that's a different Brian Himes than the one I know now. Brian is he's throwing ninja kicks and throttling microphone stands, and those are fun to watch. Was Patrick in Plume? Patrick, were you in Plume? Brian and I met. So I was playing music with Leo Brown for about 3 years, and we just operated as a duo just for fun. I think between 2017 and 2020, and we hung it up. And I thought, man, this kind of sucks because I'm probably not going to get a chance to do this ever again. You know, it's not like I'm the spring chicken.
Right.
And so one day I'm walking my little Yorkie down the cul-de-sac, and Brian is standing there on his porch. And I said, hey man, you're Brian Himes, you know, and he goes, hey man, you're Dead Air Dennis. I said, you should come up so we can play some guitar, man. I said, I miss playing. And he did the next night, and I said, you know, if you want to make a few bucks and play for 12 people, because COVID had just kicked in, I said, we can go to the Chevy Chase Inn. And,
nice hat.
Yeah, nice hat, right? That's all I've gotten for all those years of playing there. I might have a T-shirt, but so they let us come down and play on Saturday nights, and we did that just about every weekend, literally just about every weekend for a year, and
through COVID, all the way through COVID.
Yeah, all the way through COVID, yeah, and we still get the last Saturday of every month, and we love the Chevy Chase Inn. It's just, you know, it's an addiction at this point.
Y'all played last night?
No, this coming Saturday.
This coming Saturday. Did y'all play last night though, or night before?
Did not play last night.
Last night was Monday.
Old North Bar. What was that?
That was Saturday.
Saturday.
night.
Adam has lost track of his days.
They don't call me offline for nothing.
Yeah. Patrick says went to college with his guitar player, Scott, I guess.
Yeah.
So we have a couple other questions here.
Keep them coming, y'all.
Yeah,
Let's go.
let's do
All
it.
right. Well, this isn't really a question, but Tara Cecil says, old man Dennis. So.
Tara, she of the fainting goat.
So we have a Where is Mark Casey? I'm just going through some questions here real quick, and he is, I think, at a Seven Dust show tonight at somewhere in Lexington.
I think that's pretty much what
Was that Manchester Music Hall? Maybe.
what he was saying in that message.
Yeah.
Just a flyer.
Yeah, he just
Seven Dust. It's basically like, I'm not going to be on.
Yeah, he put a flyer in. So we have Dennis. If you could recommend any song to riff, what would it be?
Yeah, I like this.
Ooh,
Yeah, you know what we do.
wow. I think you probably do everything already.
It's like a celebrity request. This is awesome.
You know, like I'm a big Tom Waits fan. I'm a big U2 fan. I'm a big Tom Petty fan.
Petty.
I don't know that I've ever heard you guys do any of those, although you may have. I may have heard you do a Petty song.
I think
We
we do
do
like three Petty songs.
Three Petty songs.
Figured that.
Yeah, Breakdown, Running Down a Dream, Mary Jane's Last Dance.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
Okay.
classics.
Let's go with what do you think?
I mean,
Did you do a U2 song?
no,
We
do not.
haven't.
We do not.
Maybe something just real high energy and just something that just gets after it. Where the streets have no name. I want to hear that big build up, Derek, on the delay, and that'd be great.
Yeah.
And then you could just run around the heart-shaped stage that you're on.
I
Yeah,
literally
I'll do that.
would have to add a delay for that.
Okay.
I think he's got,
I think you have
Yeah.
several boxes back there to go along with your 43 guitars.
All right. So we have a John McWee is my son, and he's here to make you cut a promo for us. So, Dennis, what do you like most about Riff?
Oh,
nice one.
wow. Everything. But I'll narrow it down. I love Jungle Boogie, and I love
The Block.
Man, you guys are just so entertaining. And I know when I'm on stage singing, I'm just trying. I'm struggling to hit, just to get through this, some of the songs we do are, tough to sing, sort of. But you guys all, Adam, especially you, make it look so effortless in your singing. And that was actually going to be a question that I had for you. But I do. I love how you guys just make it look effortless and fun, and I know you're sweating up there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm drenched after the two songs.
Yeah, but it doesn't show in your style,
Right.
But the range of songs and genres that you guys cover is, I've never seen any. I've seen a lot of bands that do it and do it well. You guys seem to go an extra 2 steps to the left and an extra 2 steps to the right.
I honestly think it's because we genuinely like playing and aren't burned out from playing so much, because a lot of us have taken breaks and stuff. Well, I mean, a lot of people get burned out gigging and doing stuff, and I'm excited every time we get to go play. I'm excited, and I'm there to do something I don't get to do at all in my regular life. And so but I think I've gone and watched you play. You're in it.
Yeah.
You enjoy it, and you're there doing the same exact, I don't think anybody really looks at another musician and is like, man, they're struggling through their set. Pretty much everybody, they might look bored, but most people don't even look bored. They look pretty engaged with what they're doing. And when I see you, you look like you're having a good
blast.
time every single time we watch you play.
And that conveys, that
Right.
goes, that shit comes out of you and goes right into the people that are listening to you,
And that's the magic of it all.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
the thing that I think would make everybody in the world would be a musician if they understood the power that kind of flows through you and then back out.
Yeah.
And then kind of creates this, this circular.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you to adjust your mic closer to you because they are saying that you keep on gating.
Nah.
So, all right.
Get a little closer.
Yeah, just back or stay on it. I'm not that I'm telling you anything that you don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
So I'm over here.
all day on the
I'm
mic.
sorry. I'm just going to apologize for what I just did, Dennis.
I just got a tip.
Yeah. So you should talk through the mic.
Of all people,
Yeah.
it needs microphone help.
Yeah. All right. You're doing excellent. Now I have to turn your gain down a little bit. We
it's
should.
too much. It's too much. Not enough. It's not enough. It's too much. It's too much.
Pull it back. Pull it back.
We need more blankets and less blankets at the same time.
Oh, she's gone.
All right, we should be good.
Yeah, my bad.
I'm just, hey,
I'm a fidgety kind of guy.
no, you're awesome. And Patrick is texting me because I'm texting Patrick, and he's giving me feedback. And so Patrick says right here, directly, blame it on me. So, but we're not. We're just trying to get good audio. We are.
Thanks, Pat.
We are 100% trying to be good at what we're doing here, and not calling Dennis out at all. He sounds great in our headphones.
Sounds great to me.
So, Patrick,
Even if you are calling me out, it's quite all right. I can take it. I promise.
all right. So we have one from John Grimes, the Spot Entertainment.
Oh, hometown.
So John Grimes says, "Hello, everyone. Please ask what his thoughts on having the best DJ award being named after him, the Lexington Music Awards."
Good
which we
question,
were
John.
there and saw this in person, and I had no idea that you'd been in radio so long, and two, no idea that you just are the Secretariat of DJs in Lexington, in the Lexington market, and just dominating everybody.
Yeah.
So, but you deserve it because I have listened to you on the radio my entire life in Kentucky, pretty much, that I've lived here. And I've lived here since I was like 18 or 19. So, anyway, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, I love the horse racing reference. Thank you for that. It's really humbling. And after a few of these, you think, okay, well, like for instance, this year I didn't think I was even eligible because I thought after 5 years they retired you
Right.
flat out. So when they said that I was a nominee, I thought, well, do I ask them to remove my name from it, or do I just take it and then
Roll with it.
bring it up the next time? So I didn't say anything, and I won again, and then they ambushed me on the stage, which was really, really, really sweet. And I love Angela and Dave McLean, and those guys have been really sweet and kind to me.
Also, he would play local bands' music on the radio, and like he wasn't asking for a 50 spot, like under the table at a gig or something to do it. Like he'd be like, if you have it, give it to me. I'll get it on air. And for anybody that's ever written a song and gone out and played it and and ever had a dream about doing anything with music, that's incredible. Yeah. And so I'm going to say thank you for that. And I'm sure there are a huge list of other musicians in Central Kentucky that would say the same thing. So I'm going to
Very kind.
do it for them.
Yes.
And so
Thank you for your service.
anyway,
Yeah, I only charge $20.
Yeah, 50's too much.
And move on.
We play the Chevy Chase Street Fair every year. We played the Bourbon Jam in Richmond. We've played in outdoor festivals in Midway. So, we've had a lot of really good gigs, and I will tell you this too. A lot of it has to do with just the vibe of the place.
Absolutely.
The owners,
Definitely does.
Are they welcoming? Are they happy that you're there? And most of the people that we play, we just go back to the same places a lot, and there's a reason for that. A, because we're old and we don't like to pick up the phone call and just cold call people and say, "Hey, we're a band and we want to come play."
Bro, like you can do that anymore anyway. You got to go, hey,
You're just a recommendation.
Yeah.
But there's just some really great places. Tina Jo mentioned Cocktails 1, Cocktails 2. You
Love
guys
it.
already know this as well.
Love it.
I heard you guys killed it at the anniversary party last week.
Yeah, it was great.
Hogan at the Old North Bar, he is just such a great guy. He's like a fifth member of the band. I mean, we just look at him like that. We go in and we're just all... He sings Seven Bridges Road with us and maybe a Mellencamp song, and we're just blessed to have. And we just we played a place, and we played a new place in
Now, is
Winchester
that
called the Pastime.
One Eye Jackson? Is that like a ticket only type place?
Well, it is, I think, probably for the comedy shows.
Okay.
It brings in comedy shows.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, just really wonderful people.
And the Pastime you said in Winchester, right?
Pastime in
Yeah.
Winchester is a new spot.
I've seen some videos from there.
Yeah.
Probably your video, actually, one of them.
Yeah.
Who
But
played
we can't-
there?
But we can't get into Richmond.
So like,
See what time you're playing on the 12th.
Right.
All right. So, I had a question.
It's gone now.
It's gone.
Gone.
Fleeting.
Consult the sheet.
Yes, the map.
Yep.
Page 3.
I'm still on page 1.
Oh, I've already skipped. I'm on page 2.
Do you have shows coming up you want to plug?
Well, yeah, we have 4 in 2 days. We
Nice.
On Friday, we play the 3-day event. Right? The 3-day event. And then Friday night, we play Shamrocks at Brandon Crossing. Another great place to play. You guys played there?
We have like last year. We haven't been back. I don't.
Charlie at Brandon Crossing, Shamrocks. And then Saturday, we play at a record store in Georgetown. It's called Georgetown Underground.
Is it record store day Saturday?
That was last Saturday.
Oh,
I think that they do the house things, you know, like some of the great classic record stores through history have always had these like little back room. And then Saturday night we're at our, as Tina Joe would call it, our residency, the Chevy Chase Inn.
Just like it says on the hat.
Yeah.
Exactly like the hat says.
So, you know, so that's what we're playing this
4
week.
shows in 2 days. How vocals?
It's a lot, yeah. It's a lot.
You got to pace yourself, or you just go with it.
I play it by ear, but I'll start off kind of easy, but once I get going, you know, I don't.
It's hard.
You don't pay any attention to it after.
Yeah.
Is that what you do?
Well, for me, on the second day,
Adam has a routine, dog.
yeah, I drink a lot of water. I definitely
lot
drink.
of
I'm gonna
water.
drink a gallon of water before the show, and I'm not gonna eat
Nope, I don't eat either.
because
No.
full stomach and trying to sing is and if, yeah,
be
anything that's giving
burping.
you any kind of digestion at all, it's not happening.
Not good.
But for me, it takes me longer for my voice to get warmed up this night because I've slept. I don't necessarily maybe didn't cool down properly. I'm not as into the cool down part as I am the warm up. But if I can do some exercises before the show, it definitely makes me warm up faster.
Yeah.
But if not, it's going to be 5 or 6 songs in, and then I'm going to song. Let me get in gear, you know.
A couple of weeks ago, the guys started playing "Come Together"
Yeah.
as like the third song in the first set. And I'm like, can we just
Yeah, push that a little
can we
bit.
bench that for a minute?
Yeah, let me get together.
We have songs like that we're like, that's a chill song. And then you're like, well, that's a chill song, but it is also a Seeger song.
Yeah.
So it's not
Seeger
really.
is all gas all the time.
Yeah. Or a CCR song like third. That's like, I'm not a fan when we like have Mississippi Queen real early in the set. Because
Yeah.
I'm not mentally prepared to like send it
Right.
yet.
Yeah.
So-
Gotta ease into that with some blues.
And you
And,
want to give them your best.
yeah.
I mean, you don't want to hold back.
Right.
So it's.
Just kind of like ease into it slowly,
Yeah.
you know?
I just recently went to the UK and had my voice just checked out and my throat because I've never had any real problems. But I had some voice therapy stuff. Like I was blowing bubbles in a cup. Have you ever done that?
No, but I have used like a straw
With a straw,
with like
yeah.
a high, what do you want to call that? Like hard to blow through?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, like
With some resistance.
resistance, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, you fill up the cup like halfway with water, and then you go about halfway into it with a straw, and you blow through the straw, and you hum, and then you do, and then you go up, and then you come down.
And you just
So what did you? I just paid a bunch of money to have that done.
Yeah.
What did you learn?
I'm just watching different people on YouTube, different singers and stuff talking about it and stuff. Like I got the gallon of water thing. I'm pretty sure that Pavarotti drinks a gallon of water before he sings, and he's a badass.
I
So
wonder if he eats because he looks. Like
he
eats
definitely,
stuff.
he may not eat right then, but he definitely eating. He ain't missing much.
Okay.
Let's say,
other routines. What other routines do you guys have before you start? Do you guys get together, hug each other, and like? hug up?
No, we're usually just tuning and making sure everything works. Mainly Derek.
I am like dead in the middle of setup and wires and making sure stuff's working. And then it's such a blur from pretty much the time we get somewhere to the time I get back in the van. Like, it's like I have no routine. I'm just like full full.
focused
Yeah,
on
yeah.
whatever is needed.
Right. And then in between our sets, like I'm just and maybe go pee and then back to the stage.
What's the one thing that has, like you guys have been together for what, a year and a half?
Not going.
Very first handful of shows you did,
Mm,
and now.
probably song selection has definitely genres have broadened.
I don't know
did
if
a
they've
lot.
broadened. I think we've become much better at flow.
Yeah,
Like
definitely.
and feeling a room out and like starting it. Like if it's a a gig that's starting at 7 and they serve supper, then we're starting that show different than something that's starting at 9 o'clock and people are already had a few. Having like navigating that and then having a backup plan, like if we start moving more towards dance music or something and people just we need to bell
switch
and
up to
like
the rock.
go straight
So
in
you know when to change gears.
Yeah,
go
yeah.
straight into War Pigs if like
It's so true.
Yeah,
And it's so unique and fun when you do that too.
right.
yeah.
Punk rock time. And he'll do like the Ramones and we'll throw in, oh God. Well, like we have one of our original songs is like the Wet Leg song, which I don't know if you guys have heard or not, but it's punky and fun and Violent Femmes. So, we go through
Yeah.
that little.
Yeah, so and I don't think you can have like a preconceived notion as to what hits. Like you 100% have to be paying attention in the room, and it can be the same people that something's hit with,
Yeah.
and like
Just not happening that night.
right, and it doesn't, and like you just need to kind of
Almost in my mind decided if we're playing outside at BBH, we're rocking.
right,
Because there's really not a place to dance and it's gravel. I
Right.
mean, we'll do 2 or 3 other line dance songs, but more straightforward rock
all night.
if we're outside all night. Now, if we're inside, roll with the dance music. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You do learn kind of what to expect
Yeah.
at the places you play.
Right. Well,
But it's not always
sometimes
stone.
at the same venue. All right, you do a few rock songs. All right, next set comes, you start rolling through what you know people will dance to, and it's just like, hell yeah! They're not even worried about dancing. They just want to get up and rock
Get up
out.
in your face and tell you how it's going to be.
Yeah.
That is one of the weirdest ones. I remember the first time I'm like, what do you? But it actually worked. Like, okay.
For me, when they request a song and as if we definitely don't know it, I'm just like, well, this song is dedicated. You know what I mean? We'll do this song.
On the Battle of the Barrel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Congratulations, by the way. To be up there with you guys and
Yeah, it was awesome.
handing you the big check and all that.
It's over here.
it's somewhere.
Oh, yeah,
It's somewhere chilling.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. You got the bottle of Angel's
Yeah,
Envy.
it's right over there.
Yeah, customized.
Yeah,
It's
etched.
right over there next to guitar number 44.
And then pedal 700.
It's a lot of fun, guys. Thanks for inviting me. By the way.
Yeah, we appreciate you
Yeah.
coming.
Thank you for coming on. We are at the 1 hour, a little bit over an hour mark. You're gonna plug your shows again, if anybody's still out there.
Yeah, so Friday, early in the day, I'll be doing like my radio show, and we'll be playing music from the 3-day event, which is out at the Kentucky Horse Park.
Nice.
That's Friday afternoon, and then Friday night we will be at the Shamrocks in Brandon Crossing, and then Saturday morning we'll be at Georgetown Underground, the record store. I don't think they charge for that. I wouldn't think so. And then Saturday night at Chevy Chase Inn for our
Residency.
probably what is our 99th show. 6 years times 12, 6 times 12, 72, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're up there, I know that. But they've been so really very good to us. And, you learn that appreciation.
Oh yeah. absolutely.
What's your number one spot right now? Is it
Beat,
BBH?
absolutely is. Yes,
What's your home base?
100%.
I mean, it's 17 minutes from here, and like you were talking about the places that you play, feeling like you have a connection with those people, and like they're respectful there to us. We're respectful to them. We don't have to talk to them about money or anything.
no, it's-
Like we go there, get a hug, get on stage, rock out. Like and just having somebody like we go play some places, and the person that does the book anything to you doesn't acknowledge that you guys that we kept someplace packed all night and people buying stuff. Well, no, it's like you had no other interaction with them except for the booking experience, right? Like somebody else pays you.
I can name a place or two.
Yeah.
Right.
I won't.
We won't do that.
Right, and like
We know.
literally,
We know.
I just want somebody to say thank you, and I want to say thank you to somebody for booking us, and and I want I want there to be mutual respect there, and everybody for it to be mutually beneficial, and like if I don't get that vibe from somewhere, like I don't really care if I play out or not because like I'm doing this because I enjoy doing it, so that's kind of where I'm at with that.
And that's the truth.
Yeah.
I mean, because if that's not there, if you don't get like a handshake, I mean, somebody's going to hand you a check at some point.
Yeah.
But if you don't get a handshake and a smile and a, hey, good job, guys.
Yeah, at least thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
I mean,
anything.
Have you played at the places that the staff all over the place? The staff will be like, "You guys did great, man. Like, I got this, that, and the other, and whatever." And then like the owner at the end of the night ignores you, but the entire staff was like, "Thank you, guys."
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Many times.
yeah.
Many times.
And so like I'm not a fan of that. So anyway, not that I want to end this on that note, but like thank you to the people that come out and that hang out in here and say thank you, and that all the nice things that you guys say. I hope Dennis, or we were talking earlier about like what the crowd does that makes it nice, or like what you said something about it could be 9 people. Like I just want to see some people smile.
Yeah.
Like that's it. Like I want to see somebody shaking, like get a little bit of a groove going, and I want them to be smiling.
Well, that they just
And
love that song,
If we can deliver a few smiles a night, then I feel like we did our job. And like I feel you sounded good on top of that. Like that's awesome. Like other than that, I don't really need anything.
Music is one of the singular unifying forces in the world. And if you can't if I don't feel like I'm making,
Right.
and I need that, I at a certain point you kind of thrive on it. And if you're not getting it, you feel like,
Like you
I mean-
gotta regroup or something, try something different.
The dopamine hits 2 ways, right? Like you're trying to give it to the crowd, and like that participation and that like we want to go not remember anything except for it felt good, right? Like that's why people go out. Like that's why you go out to a bar with your friends and have a few drinks and do whatever. Like you want to go home and feel like you didn't have to think about everything else that was going on that week and that day and everything. Like you want to have the tension going from the back of your neck and just like be able to breathe. And like, so if we can be part of that release for you guys and you guys be part of that release for us, like that's what it's about to me. Like it's amazing.
you
So
guys want to take us behind the veil and behind the curtain and tell us what songs you're going to work on this weekend? Practice?
No.
You see, this is
Original. We're working on a couple
This
originals.
is why I ask the tough questions.
Yeah.
Some originals?
Yeah.
Nice.
Probably gonna. Since they already know, we're probably gonna polish up Black Dog because we worked on that the last time we practiced. We just need to.
we're going to polish Detroit Rock City
Yeah, Detroit Rock
Okay.
City.
for the dueling leads. Make sure we're on the same page for those.
What's the toughest song you guys play?
We said War Pigs because this came up in a different. They all said War Pigs, and
I don't think so. Not now.
Well, I don't think now. I think just because it's long in the format of it, that was brought up. But I don't think that was the hardest one. I think it's songs that need a lot of space in them, like A Long Way to the Top, like stuff like AC/DC. To play AC/DC well, you have to have high energy at the same time. Like, so it's kind of like an oxymoron of, for me, guitar. You're not restrained and aggressive all at the same time.
Right.
And so, like, understanding how those spaces is hard to comprehend as a musician, I think. And so any time that we come upon songs that to work that stuff up, the dynamic part of it to make it sound full, because, like, I don't know about you guys, but when we get a song locked in, like I'm not thinking about the song anymore. There's a certain feeling that I get just playing that I know that we have a song locked in. And, like, whatever, like, we get to a spot, or if we don't get to it, we probably don't keep playing that song.
Yeah.
But there is that feeling that you get, different path to get there. I kind of feel like so, like, figuring out what part of the song needs to be worked on. Right.
Everybody get their parts down.
Well, some songs we got to make the parts up because they don't even get played by a band.
Bobble.
Yeah, there's no.
Like when we bring those into the practice the first time, and Adam's on the mic and just, knows. I'm just standing there like, there's not a guitar part in the song. What in the world do I do? And then we mess around with it for a while, and then I'm like, end up playing like a pretty aggressive tone, almost metal-y part to it, but it doesn't sound like, I don't think it sounds like new rock. It sounds like the song now to me. Like, if I hear the original version of the song now, I'm like,
It's kind of weak.
Yeah.
You know?
But I don't feel like it's metal-y at all when we play it. Like, I just feel like it just rocks out. So
it just sounds like guitars are playing it.
I was impressed when I saw you. Jungle Boogie stuck out to me at the bourbon thing, at the barrel thing.
Yeah.
Because you all knew exactly where you were going, and there's pieces, and it was like, you already had it down in a natural vibe.
That song came together pretty quick. Like that riff is just awesome, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
But if one person gets off on that riff, man, like it's like that riff and the run on Whipping Post at the end, coming out of the last solo, it just follows the scale up to the very end, and then you have those big
big hits.
Like, if one of us misses one note, like, it's impossible to get back in the right note on those runs. So, like, and it happens. Like, I'll do it every once in a while. It happens. Yeah. But Jungle Boogie is just a jam. Like, it's so fun to play.
With the distorted guitar, it's got a Rage Against the Machine vibe. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But again, I don't feel like it's metal-y. I feel like we're in that groove, like, just loud.
Yeah, distorted.
But trying to make the room bounce.
Yeah.
Like, that's how I envision how that sounds. It's like us trying to shake the room.
Yeah.
Comes across that way.
Yeah.
It does. It's as I found myself doing like a kind of a bounce thing because it was just, boom, boom,
yeah.
Yeah. You had it.
It's chunky.
We tried to do, we brought up a female, Chad's wife, who is spectacular. She'll sing Gimme Shelter with us, and she just, so many different riffs.
Boom, boom, boom.
And then it goes into that weird Moog synthesizer part, and it's like, just kind of find a place to end the song, guys.
Yeah. This is figuring out how to comp the parts that,
you just, at some point you start laughing. And
you just keep at it. You have it.
Music is fun. First and foremost, that's the thing that we try to parlay is this just needs to be fun. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be pristine. It doesn't have to be exact as it was recorded. just make it fun and engage with people.
And it never is perfect or exact unless you're recording it that way on purpose. But like live performances without backing tracks, without having tracks running on a computer, and without doing everything to a metronome and stuff, like you guys don't do any of that stuff. We don't do any of that stuff.
Or using a auto-tune pedal or something.
Yeah, or using any of that stuff. Like, so
we're balls out.
you're going to hear us be flat. You're going to hear us be sharp. You're going to hear us miss marks, not end something, not start something on time. But when you're doing 40 songs, 45 songs, like, you know, it is what it is. And I don't have any desire. Like, there's enough fake stuff in the world for us to go out and do more fake stuff on top of all the other stuff that you see all day long on your phone or wherever. So, like, it's going to be real. Their band's real when they go out and play, and none of us are perfect.
No, the imperfections make it live.
That's what makes it beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the beauty. The scars.
So,
Yeah.
all right, I feel good about that spot as an ending spot. So, like, Dennis, thank you very much for coming out. I know how much you love music, or else you wouldn't have dedicated